PGA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, live second round coverage of the U.S. Open. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Viktor Hovland is the leader. He's currently at 5 under. As for our featured golfer, that current score is right on the number right now in terms of making the cut and playing the weekend. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round 2. Driving it straight, a big part of playing this golf course well, and that's a good start there in the fairway at the first. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
150 yards to the hole. Tough wind for a right-hander coming from left to right.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. This one measures out to 24 feet. What a putt. Just missed, Frank. That's cruel. Oh, that was halfway down and somehow came out. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Safely in. It's a par here at first. And he'll remain at 2 over par. An early test forthcoming here at the par 3 second, and this is no ordinary par 3. 275 yards is the listed distance, adding 5 bunkers around a severely sloped green, and you'd happily take a par and sprint to the 3rd tee. Okay, that's going to make its way into that rough to the left, but this shouldn't be all that difficult. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, kind of bladed that one. Got it out, but it is now in the rough. Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green, too, so that's very well done.
Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. That finished off for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, hitting it straight is the name of the game here at the third. It's a fairly long hole, just over 500 yards, a par 4. But still, you want to position yourself, keep it in the short grass. That way, you come at the hole location from a good angle. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Now, from just under 170 out, this is second.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, there's really not a lot to this one. Slight break from right to left, also slightly down the hill. Fancy his chances.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Now a 7-footer. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Next up at the Country Club, another tough par 4, 497-yard fourth, which shares a fairway with the third and is just as tough. Hit it straight off the tee, or you can definitely make a number you do not want. That one looking a little right.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
That will do just fine. Second shot. Good look at the green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. This one measures out to 15 feet. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on. Just a fraction offline, or that would have gone down. That one with all sorts of break, but it is in for a birdie. And he's going to need to keep it going, as that is going to move him back within one shot of the cut line here on this Friday. All right, so after a couple of brutish par fours, you get a little bit of a breather with the drivable 310-yard par 4 fifth. But you might be gasping for air if you end up in the wrong spot in one of those bunkers surrounding the green. And by the way, there are a half dozen of those, so keep it away. And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Look here at birdie.
And this putt moving right the whole way. Got to keep the pace up to hold its line.
Nah, that might have been a little more break than he was expecting, as that one winds up undercutting the hole. 17-foot putt here. Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll hold steady at +3. Okay, that one brushed in for a bogey here at the 5th. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. So you came out of that drivable par 4 5th, hopefully with a birdie. Who knows, maybe an eagle on your card. You arrive at the 6th. It's a par 3 and it's just under 200 yards. By today's standards, that's not that long. If you're dialed in with your iron play, who knows? You can put another birdie on the card right here, but you got to stake it. Nope, couldn't get the right shape on that one. It'll miss the green left. That is highly skilled right there. Just held it off against that breeze. Beautifully done. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. Fun stretch of the golf course. You had that drivable par 4 5th and the par 3 6th, which was under 200 yards. Now a relatively short par 4 at 378 yards, so another opportunity to make a good score. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards for his second. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. So now we're at the 8th hole, and this is the first par 5 of the day. It's only 567 yards. That is not gargantuan by today's standards. So you can see in this stretch with that drivable par 4 and then the par 3 and then another relatively short par 4, you have a chance to get some momentum into your round. This starting toward the right side. This one starting up that left side.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but you're going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
That's a solid shot here into the 8th hole, and a good chance now for another birdie. This is a 9-footer. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And that's going to help his chances to play the weekend, as currently he's hovering right around the cut line. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. We finish up the outward 9 here at the legendary Country Club with the 425-yard par 4 9th. Fairway is flanked with trees. Avoid the water on the right, and the birdie might be yours. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Now this for birdie.
There's really not a lot in this. It's going to get a little help from the slope, but not a lot to it.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
How did that stay out, Frank?
Did everything but go in.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 1-over score of 36 on this outward 9. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that's going to be a 1-over score of 36 on this outward 9. This is a good hole here as we begin the backside. It is the 10th at 513 yards. There is a small creek which crosses the fairway. You can see it's a slight dogleg to the right. Now, this is a solid challenge. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Nope, that's going to slide by on the high side. There's just a little too much break there. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. But that's going to keep him on the outside looking in terms of playing the weekend. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that won't help the cause one bit. Well, you love a short par 3, don't you? This is only 131 yards, the 11th, and it's just a wedge. You're licking your chops, but be careful. There's some trouble here. That one safely on the putting surface. Boy, he took on the water there, brought it into play, but luckily he's going to live to tell about it.
Just a little over-ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
And he let quite a few opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to put him within a stroke of the current cut line, so he's likely going to need at least one more of these if he wants to play the weekend. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. But he's going to need to come up with a few birdies in short order if he wants to play the weekend. Well, you've heard me say this before. You need to hit it straight. Here at the 478-yard par 4 12 is another good par 4 here at the Country Club. Going to work this up that left-hand side. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Down the hill here, going to play shorter. This one looks right on point.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
So no real problems here with the lie. It's his second from that first cut.
I was never going to stop on the green. Coming out of the thick stuff, it's not quite overspin, but it's the next best thing. That was motoring.
Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
Nope, hold it. That's a bad miss from there. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain at +4. It's a good challenge right here. This par 4 13th at 490 yards. It's a dogleg left, and the green is protected by water in the front. And you can see it's flanked by 2 bunkers. So if you get going sideways here or hit a shot, it could result in a big number. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Wow, Nice drive right down the middle.
Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. This from 7 feet. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. Next up, a monstrous uphill 625-yard par 5 14th, an extension of the old 12th hole. The back tee makes you feel like you're in the nearby town of Newton. Let her rip. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Okay, that will work its way out to the fairway, but it's going to leave a fairly lengthy approach coming up. Now, from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. Going to have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. We come now to yet another wonderful par 4 here at Brookline. 515 yards, par 4 15.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. It's now his second from just off the fairway. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
A look at birdie here at 15.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout. And that was just a bit too firm.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. We begin our finishing stretch here at the Country Club with the last par 3 of the day, the 211-yard 16, which is flanked by mature trees and protected by 4 greenside bunkers. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par.